I know. I really want to see it. I mean, you can look at video, look at pictures, but it's one of those things you've got to see with your own eyes, right?
It's on my bucket list.
Yeah,
Someday.
totally. You know, in Alaska, weathercasters like myself will forecast them and tell you, like, we've got a really good night coming Thursday. And, you know, because what you're doing is you're studying the solar flares from the sun and the interaction with the ionosphere, which is the outermost layer of our atmosphere. Yeah. And so that interaction creates it.
I'm loving, though, how much of a stark difference we're seeing outside right now compared to this morning or even at noon.
It was so dreary, damp, and that light mist. It's that nuisance rain, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so the rain is out and things are improving. In fact, we're even seeing some breaks in the cloud cover. So from the ionosphere down to the troposphere. And let's take a look at some of the rain that's moving out. Radar is going to show you every bit of this was very light. And you'll notice also on the last few frames of this animation towards Del Rio, see that? That's false return, not rain. So closer to Houston with some heavier downpours. In fact, that's going to be a bit more measurable. We didn't see any thunderstorms develop until the system got east of 281, I-35. It was kind of in between 35 and 45. We saw the first few thunderstorms develop, but that was about it. You can also see now east of Houston, some pretty good thunderstorm activity will be rolling into Louisiana. So that's where any kind of, thunderstorm activity or even rainfall for that matter heading into tonight will occur. This system is racing out and you can see there's no big counterclockwise swirl that we'll always see with an area of low pressure on water vapor. Instead, this is a trough of low pressure. So it's that elongated area and it doesn't show up as that swirl. But you'll notice that some of this dry air is beginning to build in now. So that's why we're starting to see some clearing when we look out around town. Take a look. This is Morgan's Wonderland Camp shooting out towards the TPC. Even looking into downtown from Elmendorf, we can see some breaks. There's some pretty good breaks, too, from the airport camera at San Antonio International. Looking into downtown, still mostly cloudy, 70 now. So this was not an Arctic system. This came in from the west, and the air behind it's going to be more dry than cold. Dew point, though, is still high. We're waiting for those to drop. It's 63 now. 2 days ago, it was in the mid-20s. I mean, the atmosphere really moistened up fast. So we'll go with clearing skies through the evening. We'll call it partly cloudy through about 10, 11, maybe even midnight. But then look what happens. Clouds roll right back in. This will be pretty short-lived. Overnight tonight, we're expecting the dew points to begin dropping. And as they get into the mid-50s in the San Antonio area, they'll still be closer to 60 down to the south and east. The cooler air is filtering in Friday morning, and then it'll get even drier as we get into Friday afternoon. But it's in the morning hours that we're going to get close to the dew point and probably see some fog develop. Now, for San Antonio, it looks like it's going to be really early in the overnight, like closer to 3 a.m. on where the visibility would be worse. So that's around 4 miles, 2.5 out Hondo, 3 at Uvalde. But watch the fog really thicken up as you move southeast. So if you're going towards the coast tomorrow morning, say on I-37 or 281 south, you're going to run into a lot more fog than in San Antonio or going north. I don't think we'll see any of that develop. We won't see much precipitation, only a little bit of light precip expected Friday afternoon. It's going to be closer to Cuero, Carn City, and the Texas coast. We should see a fair amount of clouds mixed with some clearing. Even on Saturday, could see a few areas of light rain because we're really not shifting this upper level pattern. We're going to stay in a southwest wind flow aloft, and with this comes, again, a lot of Pacific moisture on top of us. So cloud cover is going to be hit and miss, and we could even, again, see a little bit of light rain off to the east and southeast. Really not going to see any rain for a while in San Antonio. So the 7-day forecast, morning clouds and fog tomorrow, then 74 on a Friday high. The same on Saturday with partly cloudy skies, a little bit more sun on Sunday. We've got a weak front coming through. Probably going to keep mornings cool and afternoons a little above average. In fact, we stay in the 70s all the way through next Tuesday, and we should expect some more sunshine as we get into these first few days of December.